What's going on, everybody? Josh Engleman for Awesemo.com, and I am back with my NFL DFS contenders for Monday Night Football, Rams and 49ers. Now be sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you know when everything goes live. Follow me on Twitter at Josh Engleman, and let me know in the comment section who are your favorite and least favorite of my contenders for today's slate. Plus, shout out to No House Advantage for being the presenting sponsor of this video. Use the promo code Awesemo when signing up to get up to $25 on your first deposit. Now we're rounding out the bottom of my top 10 with Brandon Ayuk, Tyler Higbee, George Kittle, Van Jefferson, and Darrell Henderson on the outside looking in. Who will be my favorites? My top 5 plays for today? It's time to find out. First up at number 5, I'm going to Jimmy G. He is 10K. The Niners are 3.5 point underdogs with a 50.5 point total. They're the number 18 ranked offense at PFF going up against the number 1 defense in football. Garoppolo's got a 6% chance to go for more than 30, right around his same odds of being the optimal captain. He's at 5% there. Plus, you get to another 39% at the utility. All told, I think Jimmy Garoppolo looks pretty good, but as you can see on the screen, we take a really big step up in tier to number 4. And the next 4 guys are all a little bit closer than Jimmy G is. So Garoppolo right now is the best of everybody outside the top 4, which is obvious. That's what everybody is at number 5. Now at number 4, we get to Eli Mitchell, 6,400, projected for 15 fantasy points. This is a decent enough spot given the salary. I don't normally get into this 6K range, but I think it works pretty well here given what he's been doing over the past few weeks. 6% chance to go for more than 30 fantasy points, 8% likelihood to be the optimal captain. That salary just works there, but 48% chance to be optimal in the utility spot. That is enough to get Eli Mitchell to 56%, which means more than a coin flip. The value, too good to pass up at 6,400. Now, if you're looking for a bit more upside from the 49ers, 9K Deebo Samuel is your guy, projected for 19 fantasy points. Again, still 3.5 point dogs, 50 point total. Isn't a great game from a fantasy perspective, other than the difficult defensive matchups. 21% chance for Deebo to go for more than 30. 18% likelihood to be there at the captain, plus another 43 at utility. There is obviously a big ceiling on Deebo Samuel. 21% for north of 30 is going to explain that quite a bit. I have no problem with it whatsoever. It does scare me a bit to go for someone like this in a matchup against the Rams, but someone's got to do something for San Francisco, and I think Deebo Samuel is the guy that's most likely to do that. Now we finally get into the Rams. $10,800 Matt Stafford is in at the number 2 spot, projected for 21 fantasy points. Rams 3.5 point favorites. The number 17 offense against the number 6 defense. So just a slightly better spot for the Rams across the board. 15% chance for Stafford to go for more than 30, 13% likelihood at the captain, plus another 49 at utility. You can see Matt Stafford just slightly edges out Deebo Samuel for that number 2 spot, but they're all chasing the number 1 spot. But before we get to that number 1 contender, one last reminder to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you know when everything goes live. Make sure you're following me on Twitter at Josh Engleman, and make sure you're jumping into the comment section, letting me know who your favorite and least favorite contenders are. And don't forget to go to No House Advantage and sign up using that promo code Awesemo. No real surprises here. Cooper Kupp is in at the number 1 spot, 12K, projected for 24 fantasy points. Got the benefit of the good matchup. They're the favorites. Expect to throw a lot. No Robert Woods at this point. 33% chance to go for more than 30, 25% chance to be your optimal captain, and a 41% likelihood to be optimal in utility. Add it all up. 2/3 of the time, Cooper Kupp will be in the optimal lineup, and that makes him my number 1 contender for tonight's slate. Alrighty, folks, that will do it. Those are my NFL DFS contenders on DraftKings for Monday Night Football, Rams and 49ers. Now, there's a FanDuel version of this video around here somewhere. Make sure you check it out. Good luck tonight, everybody. I will be back again Thursday morning for another edition of the Contenders.